Hello, here we have Zoom H2N, and I have some issue with SD card slot, so I have a little plastic piece broken inside, and I want to show you how I disassemble this device. So first you need to do is unscrew screws which located here and here. Then you have a little piece here, and you must unscrew here and here and put it off. Put it off. Then here you can find another screws, and with unscrewing them you can take off this big part. So then you can disconnect this connector with wires and put it behind of you. So then you have this piece, but I already disassembled it, and I want to show you some difficulties so you can watch what I've been through. It's very difficult and tricky for me, and it takes a long time, and you can simply break your device if you don't know how to put it apart correctly. So I'm gonna show you. Here you have a plate, main board. Let's name it mainboard, but not this side, this side. I want to show you at first locking mechanism for main wire. You can see how it works right here. So here you can put it, main wire, and then lock it. Put and then lock. Okay. Each place is right here, but it's not our main goal to show these wires. So I want to put this main board in the right place and show you how it works in general, how you can get to here, because it's very difficult for me. It was very difficult for me, and I can't find an answer in YouTube or in the internet. So here you have this piece on this side, but it works like that. In this side you have this piece, and in the other side you have this piece. And taking apart these two pieces is the hardest thing in this device. I'll show you because of what? Because of these pins. These pins with some glue on them, and they hold these pieces perfectly, and you can use sprinters and take it off take it off, and then it will be easier. But I can't do it because it stucks. They stucks. That's simple stucks. I can't even move like that. And they moves here, here, and here. And it's very difficult to take off this part because of these pins. And I make some shakes. I moves like that. And the first I can do is moving these parts like that, and then I shake it more and more, and I can take it from here, this pin, and then I get in there and take this pin. In the other side it will be the same for you. Also have 3 pins, no, 2 pins, as you can see, 2 pins here and 3 pins here. So the main reason you want take off this part is these pins, and also you can see these tiny black pins here and here. These pins holds this part too, because it moves like that. You must move like that. This pin you must move upside down, and this pin you must move like that. So it was the hardest for me. All another things is easy to disassemble. Even the main microphones. It was very easy for me. You simply unscrew screws and it's done. It's simple. The main tedious work is these parts. You can simply break it if you don't do it correctly, if you don't shake it and move it a little bit, then bigger and bigger strands you can pull. And then you can disassemble it and simply get to the point, to the main board. I can't see here any other hard things to explain, so I get to the SD card slot and I simply fix it. It didn't work before. I fix it, and now it can lock and unlock SD card. First, what you need to do to put off this metal cover is unsolder it in 4 places around. Then you need to push it down, slide down, because if you choose the other way of putting it off, you can simply break the tiny little plastic piece in the right down corner in this screenshot, and then you must to glue it back, which was very difficult for me, so be careful, please. Okay, I want to show you how my SD card slot spring locker mechanism works. As you can see in the picture, it was broken. This piece of plastic was broken, and then I want to glue it by super glue and hot glue, a little bit of hot glue, and in the end you have a nice result. If you will be very precise and accurate, you can have the same result as mine. I can't really get in focus. So you can see a spring here and other pieces of locker mechanism. Here it is, and here must be once the second locker mechanism. You must put it all together. So as you can see, I can handle it with one hand and with closed eyes almost. So put these pieces all together and you can see how it looks, and then there is a little hole and another hole, and you must put it right here. It's very hard because the pieces is very little, and it's more complicated than when you use two hands. So you can see my horrible tries, and this is not good approach, but if you want to shoot it in the video and make it, you must admit that it will take some little time. I will show you how it works. This little piece, when spring moves here, this piece moves in these holes right here and locks the mechanism. So I cannot show you how it works when the main piece is taken off. So you must put it here, and then the mechanism will work perfectly. Here we go, and then simply push it. But it's not very simple because you can see it really closely, but it's a little bit difficult because of this glue. I put it together and I can put this SD card here, and as you can see, it perfectly works. Lock, unlock, lock, unlock. Then you must solder in 4 places, here, here, and here. So I hope you enjoyed this video and it was helpful for you.